Okay, so I haven't done a video on my solar system for a while because there's not much to show. I got this 12.8 volt, 280 amp hour lithium iron phosphate battery from EcoWorthy. For about 6 months, it's working fine. Went through about 12 full cycles, and this is the rest of my system. These are 100 amp hour. This one is 200 amp hour, and got two more 100 amp hour up there. So close to 10 kilowatts. So it's not really a small system, but I use it mainly as a backup system, and every day I do use it to boil water, do some light cooking, and battery charging. And with battery charging, actually I have a separate system here. These are all 18650s, so this works in conjunction with that. And this has a separate battery charger controller. The lithium iron phosphate, that has its own charger, and both systems works off these solar panels over here. I don't have a lot of solars, maybe like 400 to 500 watts, and that's the oldest one, maybe about 15-year old, and these are just assortment of 12 volt panels I got over time, and they work well, so there's no need for me to change. Of course, if I were to start anew, I'll probably go for the 48 volt system, but this works just fine. And I would caution anyone that just want to do a small system, don't necessarily go with a 48 volt, because 48 volt, in order to charge it, you would have your batteries, or rather your solar panels, in series, and oftentimes that can go to very high voltage. It can be like 100 or 200 volts, and then that kind of voltage can do some serious harm to your solar system if it is not configured correctly. So this is all low voltage stuff, and it's working fine. The only downside is, as anyone would tell you, is the battery cables. So I just use these standard copper cables from Home Depot. These are like 2/0, and they're not particularly long, so it works just fine for me, and there's no reason for me to change. I guess the only thing that changed is the price of these batteries. When I got them maybe 6 months ago, it was about $340. Now it's about $430, so it's $100 more. Same thing for the inverter. This is a 3500 watt inverter, high frequency, works just fine. I got this for about $225. Is a pure sine wave. Now I checked the prices, it's $100 more. So that's what's changed. My system hasn't changed, the prices have changed. Maybe they'll be cheaper in the future, who knows? But this is kind of fairly reliable, so I don't think I will need to upgrade anytime soon. A 10 kilowatt system is sufficient as a light duty use, and a backup system for the house. And if I were to expand the system, I would just add more solar panels, except that it will face in a different direction. Right now, that way is facing south. I might add another set of solar panels facing west, and then activate another solar charger. So it would be like 400, 500 watts on one solar charger, 400 watts or less on another solar charger. So you have two independent systems, right? You can buy another set of battery like this, maybe two of them, and then you have two separate 12-volt systems. If one goes down, you can switch over to the next one. If you have one big 48-volt, if that goes down, if one solar panel goes down, you're not going to have a good day. So right now I'm doing some cooking. Forgot to press this. Just got some spare ribs in here with some barbecue sauce. Gotta braise it for an hour, and then there will be dinner. And it's all courtesy of the sun. All right, that's my upgrade of my solar system. Thanks for watching.